Alright, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm doing a different video. I am sharing with you some of the sketches that I did. I'm very sorry that I have been a little bit late to uploading a video, but I've been sick for a while and then I was traveling. So I'm just sharing with you some of the sketches that I did yesterday because I landed here in Toronto like 2 days ago. The first day I just slept and did some sketches, and I just wanted to share them with you. A lot of the sketches are actually done with this because I'm traveling, like I didn't have time or I didn't carry with me a lot of materials. So I only had these to work with, and I was also kind of testing these because I picked them up from London in one of my recent travels, which I think was a week ago, but I didn't try them out or test them out. I was trying to see what I can do with them in a wet state and what I can do with them as they are dry, and how I can mix colors with them. I'm gonna start with this one. I was in the mood to like draw something or to sketch something that I haven't sketched in a while. I feel like most of my sketches has been more or less the same thing, and I wanted to switch things up. So this is where I started. I started also with a wash of the ink, and this is something that I sometimes do when I'm just done with my sketching session and I just wanted to use up whatever that I have in my palette. So I'll just make a quick wash on like several pages, and then on a later day just finish the sketch. So over here, like you can see that I did swatch the colors. I like to do that because it helps me see like which colors I can use, and I ended up going with the green one for the background and some red for the feathers. I don't have my fixative with me, so I'm just using some tissue paper. This was a lot of fun to do as well. I think I used the black one for the wing, and I did use some red here. I just felt like I needed to have a few pages of my sketchbook can just play without trying to produce something nice. And I have to say that I really enjoyed it because it's a long time that I had a sketchbook session kind of just for me without the pressure or the thought that I'm gonna upload it on YouTube. I feel when I do that, like the sketchbook ends up being kind of messier, which I prefer. Some of the background is a little bit muddy, but I still don't mind that because it helped me understand how those colors can mix together. See how they go over the sketches. This is another bird, just quick sketches of me trying to figure out the material. I really like the marks that these crayons make and how it looks like a little bit like the black one looks a little bit like charcoal, which is nice. This is another one that is really quick and really easy, just a wash of the ink that I previously laid and then some black. Then Deek, which is a quick sketch of a rooster. Like the background is lighter or there's no paint in the background. I feel like it looks better, like it makes the bird or whatever that I'm drawing stand out and gives it a little bit of a modern feel to it. Then I did these birds. I tried to do the opposite, like to see how I can make a busy background. It looks a little bit like charcoal. Yeah, I've been thinking of wanting to sketch birds for a while, but I haven't been doing it. So it was nice to finally do it yesterday. It's basically more about the mark making that I've been doing with the crayons. And I was really happy to see that they're really like very saturated colors and they're really easy to work with. Another bird. So that's it. These are the birds I did here. Did a bit of testing as well. So in this one, I think since I came here or I came back to Toronto, which is only like 2 days ago, I started to take pictures of my surroundings as a way to just document things and just so this I did on Saturday, which is 2 days ago. I took it out of a picture, so I started with a thumbnail here and then I did a very quick sketch. Basically just focusing more on texture, focusing more on just putting things where they should go, and some, for example, lines for the signs, etc. I like this one better. So this is from another picture where I could see a little bit more detail of the houses, and I do like to sketch in one color, usually blue. So that's just a snow scene where the snow is on the street, and just registered like trees and the shapes of the houses. So very quick sketches. I tried to do the same thing again with a black crayon here, and with this Derwent Intense in mustard. I really like this color, and I feel like I want to experiment more with it. So it's the same kind of snow scene, which doesn't feel like snow because the snow is all white, because like there's more emphasis on the trees and on the houses. The same scene again, trying to use colors. So again, just giving like myself the freedom to try the same scene kind of in different ways and see like which ways I would like. I'm not crazy about this one. This is from another picture, which I was trying to make it more abstract and just see the different lines. Like this is me in the coat and I was walking. And I was trying to draw something abstract, just inspired by the picture. This is the same scene. I was doing like the snow in blue. I was here trying to test the black crayon when I add water to it and see what is the effect that it can give me. I really like this effect because it kind of feels like the art graph, the tin that is quite expensive, but it gives like really beautiful washes. So I feel like I managed to do the same thing just with using the black crayon, like the new color 2, I believe. So again, just experimenting and just looking at the different parts of the sketch as layers. Like here's the layer of the blue overlapping the wash, etc. Still going abstract here. It's the same thing, trying to make it look more abstract or more like line work. This, I think, where I reached a place where I felt I liked. This is me drawing the setup of the session. This is the camera where I film my YouTube videos, and I had my my laptop up with the desktop picture of a sketch that I did as well. And this is the window, and this is the tripod for the phone, my hard disk. So I feel like I like this style, and I feel like I wanted to work with it more. And I think I wouldn't have realized that if I didn't try using color here, even though I don't like this one and I prefer the blue one or the kind of monochromatic one here. But I feel the colored one worked when I'm having more detail and when I'm making things look comic, like the hard disk or the screensaver or the icons on the MacBook. Also the way that I did like the tripod, I felt that I liked it. So I do like this spread, and I feel like I want to try to kind of draw kind of more and more things this way. This is the same scene that I was doing with the pen, so but in a different view. So I put in this lamp. I tried to put the mouse in, and the hard disk, and the laptop with my sketch on the screen. I'm not sure if you can see it here well, but here is the camera, and this is a different angle to it. And these are the windows. Very quick sketch. I would like to do it again in a way that looks a little bit more clear, like I can see the values more. Like for example, if I decided to go with black for the windows, that I can really hatch it in a way that really makes it look like a window. This camera is going to stand out more. Yeah. Again, trying the same scene with this blue. I think it's also from Derwent, so it's the same make of this. So it's the Derwent ink tints. This one in iris blue, and the previous one was on mustard. I really like kind of using these because they are really good in sketching without having like so much kind of fallout, and I like the colors. Here is a little bit messy, honestly. Like, I don't know, like the perspective is a bit weird. I only like the layering of this black on top of it, like makes it look like a bit of a collage or something. Here I think I was trying a wash. So I think I was mixing several colors. I think red and white, a little bit of orange maybe, and a little bit of it's brown, but I was taking it as like burnt sienna, because I feel like when I'm mixing acrylic I do add a bit of burnt sienna to neutralize the color. So this is me trying to learn to mix the new colors and to see how the paper is going to take. Just trying different colors, I guess doing some mixing, trying to do the new color. I think I added a little bit of yellow, especially here, and the same combinations. So I will just layer them and then add water, and I realized that they make like really nice kind of vibrant colors, so I like doing that. The same thing I did here with the orange and with the yellow, to have different ways of doing it. I did also try to mix it with my finger and mix it with the brush. So with the finger I feel like it gives, especially on the corners, a very nice texture, and also makes the color a little bit more rich. Here I think I was just trying to use whatever I've learned of the new color to do a very simple sketch, which is the cup that I do a lot. So I did a bit of a muted wash of the orange. So I used this one, made it a little bit more diluted, and added a lot of white, and then used the green new color for the background and the blue for the water. A very small thing that I found out about the colors is how to make the background. A different way of like making the background, like making it a little bit more messy, where you can see the strokes. So this is the second sketchbook. The last one I have over here. Here I was doing the same thing, just adding different colors. I was trying the blue and trying the white with it. So even though this is not a great sketch, but it's a very quick sketch of something that I kept sketching, and trying to just use the tools that I have to make some markings, etc., to see how the colors kind of lay on top of each other and how they respond to each other. Here are some ways that I was experimenting with the new colors. I was trying to see if the black can act in a more diluted way, and then in a gradient way, and then seeing if I wet the paper and if I go over it, what kind of marking. So that's me experimenting. This is me mixing it with my finger, which I really like the way that it looks, especially how it kind of diffuses on the corners. Then I tried one of my go-to, so I tried to mix like different colors of the bananas to have a bit of depth, and then tried to see how the mark making of the dots is gonna be with this. And yeah, I did what I usually do, just using different materials to see how I like it. I really do like the black. It really looks like charcoal. So this is one testing it out. I think I like this one better because I did more work with the background, trying to figure out a color that is. So I like this when it comes to colors, and also the way that I was sketching it. I feel like I was a little bit more loose. It looks a little bit more fun. I managed to mix like the new colors in ways that I like. So this is out of the window, testing colors, seeing how I can make like the new colors look like watercolor. So this is the flight to Toronto. And that's it. So I really hope that you enjoyed this video of me just sharing simple sketches and how I usually test out colors or new tools. Swatches is not enough, because like sometimes like you need to test things out, draw some things, and see what is the character of these colors. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.